right, first pitch coming up. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And we're underway from Fenway. Next offering is fouled back. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Batting second, third baseman, Alex Redmond.
On the ground, Durbin. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That one fouled off. Crochet, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings over the top of that one. The 1-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The 2-2. And they'll do it again. Suzuki leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Half lays off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2. That's back. And it's off the green monster. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Two on, 2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Oh, and 2 now.
That's a really good take.
And a ball evens the count. Should be extra bases. Brings digs it in for the third out. Back here at Fenway Park, and now here's the starter for the Cubs, Matthew Boyd. What do we have on him? Stepping in, Jarren Duran.
Left fielder, number 16, Jarren Duran.
Ball, low. No, that's a ball.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Just missed. And now the count filled up 3-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Contreras now. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Yeah, that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Swinging a foul straight back. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, and that chance handled. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Romy Gonzalez.
First and second, 2 outs. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Next pitch is outside. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the beast. He'll circle the bases, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
And that ends the inning. Back here in Boston, we move ahead to the top of the second now. So here's Horner now. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Durbin tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball, inside.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. take a trot around the bases. And now the veteran catcher, Carson Kelly.
That's out the corner.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second.
Oh.
Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Batting ninth, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Slides for the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is the World Series. Bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Jahmai Jones.
Designated hitter, Jahmai Jones.
That's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Foul ball there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Fought off foul. The 1-1. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Connor Wong in the box now. Takes strike 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, safe at the plate. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
In the air to left center. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Grounded out his first time. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Gavin Hollowell. That one pushed foul. Man at second. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Outside. Ball 1. Runner at second. 2 down. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Corner under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Fenway, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one outside, and that's ball one. Makes the catch. One down.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Hard hit to third. Tosses across to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Two down, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh.
Two down, nobody on.
Oh.
Just missed. Abreu settles under it, and that is that. Back now at Fenway. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
And first offering is fouled off. Hollowell throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
That one lifted to left. One down. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Oh. Elbow.
Here's a 1-1. Way high.
That's the ball.
And it's fouled away. Two. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball, outside.
Ground ball left side to Horner at second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Start of the fourth. Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Ian Happ.
Ball, inside.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. It gets by him.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now two aboard. Here's Nico Horner. First time up, he grounded to third. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Stays alive. This one in the air right field. Base hit into the outfield. Happ on his way home. He will score. It's 5-2. The runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Shaw.
Late swing fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh.
Duran towards the line. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The tag. Save. And across to score comes the run from third. One out man at first. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Kelly goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012.
Nope, I'll do.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Man at first, one away. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Next for the Cubs, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
There's one, and that's two. Back here at Fenway, ready to go, bottom four.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Phil Mayton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Inside, and that's ball one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
This one in the air right field. Suzuki going back on it. And that is foul.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, 2 ball. To Horner at second for 1. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings. Bases empty after the double play. Connor Wong will hit next. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. And a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Left field.
Hops
over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Next to hit, Cedar Rafaela. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's a foul ball.
No, that's the ball.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Slice the other way and foul. Red Sox leading it by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 1.
That
No,
misses.
that's a
Ball
ball.
2. Two down.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
Rafaela coming on. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder William Abreu.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. Red Sox by 2. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Romy Gonzalez. He's already homered in this game. Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
Ball.
That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Red Sox, third baseman Caleb Service.
Runner on the goal. That's it for a strike. Throw, save.
No, that's a ball. Ball 2.
Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's...
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here in Boston, leading off, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Struck him out looking.
Second baseman Nico Marner.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Tyron Guerrero.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela on the move to the gap. 2 away now. And here is Matt Shaw. He's already homered here in this one. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Michael Conforto looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida. Now pitching for the Cubs,
David Peterson into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Check swing. No appeal. And it's 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now Connor Wong.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And now it's even up. The Red Sox trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. That one is absolutely belted. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And he makes the grab. And that is a big first out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Darren Durant.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. In the air, left field. Hat in and to his right. He's got it. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop Nancy Swanson.
Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the order now. So up. For Chicago, Pete Crow, Giovanni Moran gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he's out on the tag. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning ending.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Now pitching for the Cubs.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Tyler Ferguson. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this is inside. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. This one in the air, right field. Way back there. And it lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
This one smoked on its way out of here. All muscle to center field, and they add a run. It's 6-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Abreu, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Ferguson, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now pitching for the Cubs,
Trent Thornton gets the ball now.
Trent Thornton.
And that misses.
That's inside.
Ball 1. One run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Durable in the box now. Takes strike 1. Durkin tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. 2 on, 1 out. Strike him out looking.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
In the dirt. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. Corner over to first. They limit the damage here. Back inside Fenway Park, ready to begin the 8th. Alex Bregman digs in now.
Now pitching for
Justin
the Red Sox,
Slate on to pitch here, and he has some nasty breaking
Justin
stuff.
Slayton.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Rafaela makes a move towards the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Abreu settles underneath it. 2 down. Ian Happ up to hit.
For the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
Duran under it. And that is that. Back in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Andrew Monasterio.
Andrew Monasterio. Now pitching for the Cubs.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Daniel Palencia. On the ground right side. The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That's a laser base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 4 with a double.
Oh!
And a foul ball. Man at second.
Ball 2.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
For the Red Sox.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
That's in for a strike. swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Checks over to first, back safely. Two on, one out. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Well done. Drives in the run. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not.
Shota Imanaga gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That just misses. Now 1 and 2.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
3-2 now. Runners at the corners, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. That one ripped but foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. That one misses, and it's 1 and 2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
2-2 on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
And first offering is fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Here's a 2-2. This one in the air, right field. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway Park, we go to the 9th. Michael Busch getting ready. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Aroldis Chapman. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-4.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Into center. Rafaela on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Moises Ballesteros. And that's outside. And that is ball one. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Miguel Amaya. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And it bangs off the monster. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly. Substitution being made at first. Cubs going to a pinch runner, Justin Dean, getting some more speed on the bases. And the 0-1. Durant on the run towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. That one fouled off. The 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Monasterio moving under it. And it is over. The Red Sox are once again champions of the baseball world.
The huge congrats to the World Series champs. This was an incredibly special team all season long, and what I love most is that these home fans that supported this team game in and game out, they got to witness it in their home ballpark. So many memories over this season, but in this game, this city is already going crazy.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game.